What's up, everyone? Welcome to Power Play with CJ. Today we're focusing on what the Nashville Predators should do with the 11th overall pick in the 2014 NHL draft. Ironically, the last time they picked, they had the 11th pick was 2009, and they took Ryan Ellis. I was hoping they took Zach Cassian. Which, either one they would have washed out because neither one's really. They're both solid NHL players, but they aren't what people thought they would be. Looking back, the best player they could have taken would have been Chris Kreider at that position. And I'm saying that as a Massachusetts kid and as someone who really has a soft spot for Nashville. Part of the reason Nashville's one of my teams, I love country music, I love hockey, so it just sort of came together. Random, I know, but that's how I do things. If you saw my mock draft, I got him taking Nylander. Obviously, Michael Nylander's son, William, with that 11th overall pick. I can see them changing things up, maybe taking Jared McCann. Jared McCann's kind of a perfect Nashville Predator out of the Sault Ste. Marie Greyhounds. I got McCann going 18th to the Rangers, but actually I got him ranked lower than most people do. And I think obviously the coach doesn't make the full call on this pick. The GM, Dave Hoyle, and your hockey people may help make the call with Nashville. But the coach won't say the matter, whether it's Guy Boucher or Peter Laviolette or Phil Housley, whoever. They're going to have a say in the matter on who this pick is. And I can see Nylander going with that pick. I like him. He's fallen. I mean, he was in my top 3 at the start of the season, and he slipped to that 11th spot. I mean, Nashville loves those European forwards. I can see Kevin Fiala from Sweden going there as well. Sonny Milano from the U.S. development team, future Boston College Eagle. Maybe they can atone for not taking Kreider with that pick. I mean, Milano might have the best set of hands in this draft. If you have the opportunity to watch his YouTube highlights, they're amazing. Just how well he can stick handle and pass the puck. They have options. I mean, they're not in a completely undesirable situation. I mean, I know I said they played themselves out of a top 5 pick with the hot streak, but I'm going to be totally honest with this draft. It's what's the difference between the 5th pick and the 15th pick in this draft? Really isn't much. There's some tremendous players, but I think there's a lot of wait and see, guys. This isn't as deep as last year's draft, and I know people are going to say, how do you know? Well, because I've broken down footage from almost every player in both drafts, so yeah. I think I kind of know what I'm talking about in that regard. But, I think Nylander's a good pick for them if he's still on the board. Now, if he's off the board, again, McCann, Fiala, or Milan, maybe Ivan Barbashev. But the last time they took a Russian from the KHL, the Russian from the Quebec Major Junior League in the first round, yeah. No, not to name drop, but Radulov. Didn't work out too well in the long run for really anyone in that situation. But again, if I was going to bet my money, if Nylander's on the board, he's as good as signs he'll deliver from Nashville. But Perlini falls, maybe he's a fit as well. But Nashville's kind of unpredictable with their picks. I mean, going back again, I thought for sure they were going to take the power forward of Zach Cassian 5 years ago with that pick. You see, this is just how much of a loser I am. I follow the NHL draft consistently, and I absolutely love every ounce of it. Then the next year, I'm just looking up, and I know they took Watson. I had been looking at Bukestad with the next pick. Bukestad probably a better pick. I know Watson isn't a bad player, but Watson isn't lighting the world on fire, and I wasn't that high on him from the get-go. That's just my 2 cents on the matter. Anyway, that's all I got this episode of the Power Play with CJ on what the Nashville Predators should do with the 11th overall pick in the 2014 NHL entry draft. Stay tuned for more episodes toward the playoffs and beyond. Later, guys.